All right, cool.
We're in the Empire. I have an Empire state of mind. If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. I can just go on forever.
All right, so hey, welcome back to No Onions, No Tomatoes, giving the people what they want.
And we're ready for our pool.
We are. Oh yeah, we're here. We're
like, dude, I need to get this stuff gone so I could mix my margaritas up, get my raft.
All right, let's do it.
And go to the pool.
It's gonna be a good time. But we're talking about NASCAR. We're talking about Watkins Glen. We're talking about the second of three road races, right?
We're going left and right. Yes. Watkins Glen, New York.
Watkins Glen. This is in upstate New York, right?
That's right.
All right. So so we got 2.5 mile track.
That's right. Banking 7 degrees, so not much banking because it's a road course. But we're turning left. We're turning right.
It's not really banking. It's just 7 turns.
That's right. And so less turns though than Sonoma.
Yes, Sonoma has 12 turns, so this one has less. This is a much more technical track because of the less turns, but the turns happen at a higher rate of speed.
They have a bus stop.
Bus stop turn where you go through this inner loop thing where you look like you're going off the track, but you got to go around this thing. It literally does look like a bus stop. So hey, this is the Gold Bowling at the Glen. And we're going 220.5 miles, which is going to be 90 laps. So we're gonna do this in 20 laps, 20 laps, then 50 laps.
All right, so those are our stages.
Yep, and it's going to be on NBC. We're going to go in prime time. It's going to be on NBC tomorrow. It's going to Sunday at 1:48 Central Standard Time is going to be your green flag.
Okay. So which one of the big three is going to win it?
I mean, if we go back to last year, it looks like Martin Truex was the winner last year. Kyle Busch finished 7th.
But Kyle Busch won a stage.
Yes. Now, but if you look at that, Truex was the winner. I mean, Kyle won the stage. It was a lot of stuff going on with the big three. Okay,
so last year, Truex won, but it's kind of a fuel mileage thing because with these road courses, few mileage sometimes comes into play, and isn't that what he did in Sonoma? He was doing that trickeration.
Yeah, he faked him.
He faked out Harvick. And stayed out and won because of the few mileage. So last year, Kyle Busch got the pole. Kyle Busch won stage 1. Suarez, young gun,
finished 2nd place last week
and won stage 2. And then our winner was Truex. And so the remaining top 10 from last year, to just get a sense, was Kenseth, but that was in a JGR car.
Mm-hmm.
Suarez, Hamlin, so JGR 2, 3, 4. Clint Boyer 5th, Kurt Busch 6th, Kyle 7th.
Mm-hmm.
8th was Blaney, 9th Allmendinger. He's always kind of a threat at these road course races. And then Eric Jones.
And Eric Jones is now in
JGR equipment.
So we got to look out for them now. And AJ Allmendinger is a road course ringer supposedly.
And so, Kyle had won a stage, but he and Keselowski kind of touched cars in the bus stop. And who got the most damages? Who did it hurt more?
It obviously hurt Keselowski more.
Yes. So now.
Oh, also, this is another home track for Truex. So I guess he was born a nomad or something like that.
Well, New Jersey, New York. So now here's the thing. I'm going to talk to you about this.
What's the thing?
So we always talk about, let's look at the last 10 races and see who has won here. Just get a flavor how we might think this race goes.
Okay.
This is a different horse of a different color, they say, because we have 5 winners that are in the drivers that have run 10 races. But then we have 5 drivers that have won that aren't in there.
Okay.
So that's a little interesting because we have names like Tony Stewart, so he retired. Marcos Ambrose.
He won twice.
Logano isn't in the top 10 in drivers who do well at this track, but he's won a race. And then we have our favorite driver from the past.
Uno Giganto Problemo, a.k.a. Juan Pablo Montoya. He won a race here.
So side note, go back to Google, YouTube it, Juan Pablo hitting the truck at Daytona and setting the track on fire.
Juan Pablo Montoya hits jet dryer. That's all you need
It's
to see.
amazing. Go watch it.
Amazing TV.
So anyway, so we got to see how this is going to shake out this time, because out of the top 10 drivers who've 10 starts here, it looks like Kyle Busch has 9 top 10, so that's pretty good for him. And we have Kurt Busch with 7, Allmendinger, Truex with 6 each, and so they're doing pretty well. We have a few DNFs, but not so many here.
Not a lot of DNFs, except for it looks like Denny Hamlin has 3 DNFs here, but he still does have a win. He has 4 top 10s, and he has something to prove. He needs to get a win because Christopher Bell is breathing down his neck. Ooh. And we have to
some rumors.
We may need to check the contract status of Denny Hamlin.
When's that contract up?
Yeah, but again, so the big 3 are all in the top 10. Though that's something that just needs to be pointed out. In the last 10 races, they race well here. I mean, Kyle Busch is just ridiculous with his average start of 6 and his average finish of 7.9. He's up front all day long here.
And looking at these statistics, that's the highest start and finish of any of the races.
Yeah. The only other person that's in single digits for in both would be AJ Allmendinger with average start of 9.8, average finish of 9.3, which is better than his start.
That's right. So you should be your goal.
It's going to be racing with a lot of pressure. There's a lot of drivers going to be racing with a lot of pressure because not a lot more wild card races out here. This is the last one. There's
5 races to go before the end of the season and playoffs start. So people have got to make things happen.
Every point counts, and with every point counting, I want to go back to something that happened last week at Pocono.
Every point, people have lost on 1 point before.
It happened last year at Phoenix.
Yes.
It happened last year at Phoenix. Was the only reason that Brad Keselowski transferred through to the championship round.
So, talked about last week.
So Matt DiBenedetto and Eric Almirola are racing at the end of Pocono. They're racing for 25th spot. Okay.
We're in overtime, so we know what's going on.
Exactly, and you think to yourself, okay, Jed, it's 25th spot. It's 1 spot. So Almirola passes DiBenedetto on the last lap in the last turn, finishes 25th. He gets that spot. DiBenedetto took exception to it, spun Eric Almirola out in the cool down lap, and then had some words for him after the race. Now, let's go to the points, because the points are going to tell the tale here.
So here's what I have to say to you, Matt DiBenedetto. You're currently in 30th.
Okay, yes, that's not close.
You're 657 points out of first place.
Yeah, I don't think that's close either.
Eric Almirola, am in 11th place.
Okay.
The top 16 go through.
Okay.
I am 300 points out. Now, I know I'm not going to I'm not going to beat Kyle Busch, but I need to stay up into this top 16. If I have 2 DNFs, the person in 16th place is only 150 points behind me. I need those points, bro. Last year
at Phoenix in the last cutoff race, Denny Hamlin gets into it with Chase Elliott. They both end up getting taken out, which allows Brad Keselowski to drive up through and to go through by a matter of 2 points.
2 points. Because we were literally watching that race, and as it was running, they were showing the point differential, where they are on the track, and if the race ended right now, he's out. Now he's in. It's like it ebbs and flows like that, man. And the point count. Matt DiBenedetto, know your role and stick to it.
Know your role,
as The Rock would say.
Yeah, man. I mean, just like stay in your lane, which is usually being lapped. So, like, he's a nice guy. He's good on Twitter, but he was totally out of line here. Eric Almirola, well within his right, and he said afterwards, I thought we were here to race. And you know what, Eric? You are here to race.
That's right.
So keep racing.
Smithfield.
And you know what? Hey, let's talk about Chevy for a second.
Okay. What's going on there? So
we got Chevy not racing well, not finishing well. Well, they're getting some decent finishes. So Andy Petrie, who is running like the day-to-day operations over at Richard Childress Racing, reached out to some of the other Chevy teams, which would be most notably, which would be Rick Hendrick and Chip Ganassi Racing, asking, hey, you want to get together so we can pool our resources, see if we can get better, so we can compete with TRD, Toyota, and with Ford.
Harvick, Busch, and Truex. Ford and Toyota.
They're like, no. I don't. Hey, if I'm in charge of Chevy, I'm on the phone. I'm saying, oh no, you guys are going to get together.
Figure some stuff out, man. We got to run better.
It's a lot of money on the line with these races.
And so qualifying hasn't happened yet. It's tonight.
Okay.
And so this is another impound race. Is that right?
Yes.
So they're going to qualify today and then go through inspection after they qualify. So even
they are not going through inspection until tomorrow morning, which makes it even worse. So we truly won't know who's on the pole in the starting order until after they go through inspection tomorrow. And I'm guaranteed there are going to be cars that are not going to pass. They're going to have to go to the back of the field.
That's craziness, man.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so we don't know the qualifying order, but we've told you who runs well here. So we'll just have to see what happens and who passed post-qualifying inspection now. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we're good to go. I'm ready to go to the pool.
I gotta get to the pool, man.
Hey,
it's summertime.
Hey, we love you guys, but we love this pool a little bit more today.
Like and subscribe. Search for us on Facebook, No Onions, No Tomatoes. Twitter, No Onion _tomato. YouTube, No Onions, No Tomatoes. Send us your questions. Send us your topics. If we like you, we might send you a koozie.
Yes, and we have hats coming down the barrel.
And by the way, there's going to be another. I'm going to post another couple videos because I forgot to say last night we drove on the track in Kansas
we drove
City.
on the track. We'll be talking about that in a separate podcast. Give you guys a little teaser. We drove our 2017 Honda Pilot souped up on the track. All right, let's get on out of here.
Bye.
Peace.